Alright, morning everyone. So we're out today in the river. I got Josh with me. He's come along for a snag bash. He's done a little bit of it in the past, but I don't think we've actually snag bashed together, so we're going to see how that goes. So I have got a skip prawn rigged up today, so we're going to see how that goes. I'm a little bit interested, it's just released. Got some prototype ones as well for it to try out for old Drew. But the plan is, I'm going to do a lot of snag bashing, fish it in trees, see how it goes. You know, just compare it. I've been running a few different prawn lures lately, and hopefully we'll get something on that. But let's get into it, let's see how we go. Alright, so we've got three different colours. I'm not sure what he's calling them, because like I said, some of these are prototypes, some aren't. So we're going to call this one hot pink. We're going to call this one hot green. And I know he's called that one salt and pepper. And then I've also got another one of his other prototypes he sent me, which we'll call it hot orange. So he's just released that one, but with the colour of the water, kind of feeling the greeny boy, just with this tannin water, just more of a translucent colour. So let's run that, we'll get some scent on it, and we're just going to do some snag bashing all through here, see what we can get. Alright, so I've rigged up like I said, we're calling it hot green, because I don't know what he's calling it. It's just on a 3/8 5/0. So the whole idea here is we've got a heap of trees that are going to come out. We're trying to fish pretty much in the structure the best we can. I really want to just see how these sort of compare. Like I said, I've been running a lot of different prawn lures lately, and just trying to find what's going to suit me for this coming few months. I like to fish in the trees, so I'm sort of limited on my options, but it's always good to try new stuff. And like I said, the salt and pepper's only been out for a few days, so it'll be good to see how this goes. I did go out the other day with his orange one, and I caught some flathead. I'm amazed how much we drift. Right, so it's 4 foot here. Okay. Oh, what is this? Is this a flatty? We've got a big old flatty. Oh God. Oh God. I wasn't expecting that because we're in 2 foot of water and we're on a rock bar. Yeah. Old Drew prawn gets the flathead. That's pretty cool. That would have to be the first fish caught in southeast Queensland on his prawn, mainly because it's not released till, like I said, I think next week. Bigger fish down there, bro. So this one's a bit smaller, so we're just fishing that rock bar. I can see some good looking fish swimming around, so obviously not flathead, but that's alright. We'll just unpin him. Send him on his way. Whoop. But I want to see, really today, now that they're properly released, how they're going to go. So the idea, hopefully you get a jack, is sort of what I'm aiming for. Tick that off, get it. Whoop. Otherwise, we'd be happy with Trev, cod, just something of a trophy fish, so to speak. So let's see how we go. This reel did just come back from being serviced. I didn't realize he set the brakes to 0.
Who did this?
Side scan. So this tree comes down. I can see it's all broken apart. There's actually some fish sitting just in there, right to the right of us. They're probably mullet and tarpon and stuff, but there's a heap of stuff sitting in there. So the idea is, like, this tree would have fallen. It's probably snapped off and ran right to left. So we want to get this down in there. Something just had that. Just to see if we can draw something out like that. You know, something had it. Didn't find the hook though. Put that in again. Oh, this reel just came back from being serviced, so all the brakes are wrong. Everything about it is suboptimal. When you kind of have to fish these lures weedless, so that's how he's designed it, is to be made to, well, he's actually designed it to be a skipping lure, but as there's nothing to really skip today with the way the tide is, we're opting for this style instead.
Go on.
My first ever trip up here, we were trawling. Like, this is 10 years ago when I first caught my
Oh, okay,
first...
you put that disclaimer in there, like, not to judge you, but
Yeah.
okay.
My mate caught a pair of leopard skin underwear trawling a lure. That was the weirdest thing, because it just went like dead weight and he's winding it in, leopard skin jocks.
So you say that's the weirdest thing, but then he put them on.
This tree is actually a really big tree too, so it'll come right out here.
Ah, okay.
This one,
Yeah.
big long boy. You fish the trees enough, you start to learn where they all go. Oh, yep. Hit like a jack, but what have we got?
Yep.
First one on board.
That's decent.
So we're just getting this fish ready. Look at that. Whoa. Lovely. Alright guys, so there you go. He made a bit of a meal of it, but these are super stretchy, so it'll go straight back. I was just saying to Josh about there's this really skinny tree that comes out. It goes out a long way, and just as that was coming down, drifting about halfway back to the boat, so probably 6 to 8 foot of water, he's just come and crunched that. I kind of thought he might have been a treb by the way he was playing up, but yeah, good start. First fish on the board, and we've already ticked off the target species, so we've chucked him in the live well. We're going to keep fishing along here, see if we can get a few more, and then, like I said, we'll get out the prawn, we'll run you through the gear, run you through what's working, and yeah, so let's get back into it. So the plan is we're going to go along, fish the rock bar, then we're going to loop around here and then fish this side up.
But I wasn't even laughing.
They were always here. Like, we'd come by and sound it and we're like, yeah, they're there. Absolute pests of things. This is where I tried glide baiting one, because I'm like, they've got to eat something. Sat on them
I'm going to say they didn't eat the glide bait.
So we sat on them. Good hit, little hit.
Little hit.
Oh.
I'm going to act like all hits are big hits until I hit them in the face. Not mucking around, mate.
So frustrating, man. And you could...
That is...
It's a good fish.
Yep.
Oh, nice jack. There we go.
First jack fishing horns, one.
Nicely done. So Josh just picked up a nice 42 centimetre jack. He's just ripping a Holt prawn. So he's changed back from the prawn we were running. He's gone to a 1/4 inch and 1/4 ounce. He was just hopping it. As he burnt it in, just whacked it. So we've sort of been umming and ahhing if we've sort of missed our window, because the wind's not what it should have been. We've actually got a northerly, but the temp's dropping with the northerly, which is a bit unusual, but it worked out pretty good for him. So he's got a nice little fish on board as well, as I just shown you guys, and we're just going to keep working up and see what else we can catch. Let's get back into it. Sure, Ellie's going to love that. And then yell at 12-year-old, yell at someone else's kids.
You can't talk to each other on there.
Why not?
They haven't got like open chat.
Oh, did you get banned?
No, they don't have open chat.
Oh! This is good. This is really good, eh? Oh, that's why it's really good. Hello there. Oh. So it's been a little while between fish, a few hours now, but there we go, the little pinky, which I think, we called it hot pink, but I think it's like fairy floss or something like that. Just hopping it down some trees behind me, just got absolutely whacked, pulled in the tree. he proper played up. I actually thought I could have had a good jack on, but said it was a massive cod, like high 40. So he's gone in the live well too. I think Josh wants to take him home and eat him, which is fair enough, but we're going to keep fishing, and then I'll get the, because we've got about another hour of the run out maybe, and then I'll get the fish out. We'll run you through the gear, what worked and what I think of it. Let's get back into it. Gravel's back on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, okay. Tide's just turned too. There's heap of full all and stuff. Yep.
Hello.
Another one. A little bit smaller. Alright guys, so that is us done and dusted. So we're about to head back to the ramp. That's what I was running today, just in various different colours. That pink accounted for, I think it was called, we called it hot pink, but I think it was like hot candy or fairy floss or something like that. I really should have paid more attention. It is coming out soon, but that accounted for that big cod that went in almost at 48, which we'll get out in a second. Caught another cod which went about 38. The jack this morning came on that one, which is pesto. So at the moment he's got 3-4 colours in the range. There's a burnt orange I think he's working on. So we got the hot pink and the salt and pepper. So it was a bit of a grindy day. The fishing seemed to, at the start it was good, and then like I said, it just really didn't do much. That water died, everything sort of died off, and then this afternoon we hit a bit of a flourish right on the turn of the tide, but overall it actually went pretty sweet. So we'll run you through the lure and what I like about it. So in here he's got a bit of a segmented like it's really designed for running weedless, like right in there. So it definitely suits that application. And this little bit of a leg he's got here, there's multiple little legs. What that does is when this is falling, we're watching it, it just really grips the water, so it actually sinks really like a prawn. Gets a little bit of a wobble under high speeds, but overall it's very cool. It's always cool to see new prawn lures. It looks, I mean, prawns look like prawns, but it's always cool to see people's like different takes on stuff. It is made for skip casting, like it is made for throwing into the snags, but yeah, pretty happy with that. I think they're about $14 for a pack of 3, but most tackle worlds seem to sell them these days. Hook wise, I just ran that on a 3850, just a sharp point jig head style. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. So we'll grab out the fish, I'll show you that, and then run through the rest of the gear. Right, guys. He is just proper playing up now. Been sitting in that live well for a while, good couple of hours, but still got to tag him. But yeah, beautiful fish. And then we got that big cod that I showed you. Won't get him out, I'll just leave him in there. But yeah, overall it actually went quite well. I caught the target species very early and picked up those other fish, and as you've seen I got the flathead last week, so a bit of a multi-species sort of event on that lure. But we're going to let these fish go. We're going to grab some photos, tag them, let them go next. But in terms of gear, today I was just running a 40-pound leader. It's just FC Rock, 30-pound braid on this. It's just a 100 series Tatula, and this is my 10 to 16-pound just bait cast. It's just good for flicking into snags and stuff like that. You can go heavier, but with how slow this prawn sinks, just due to the design, you kind of have to fish a little bit lighter. So like 2020 probably would have been a better option for me, but I just tend to run that little bit heavier because I'm fishing in the trees. But yeah, we'll let the fish go and we'll catch you on the next one.